Hello, my name is Virginia Anastasova and I'm a member of the Aecospace team. In today's video, we will look at topic number 7 of our series of videos about SketchUp, and this is the topic of scenes and camera setup. Now it's time to get acquainted with the possibilities that SketchUp offers for creating scenes and how we can adjust the camera to get the desired result. We will make a few scenes which will prepare for our topic of the course, which is for layout. Also, in this video now, we will get acquainted with the different types of styles with which you can make your scenes more attractive. Let's begin. This is our apartment, which we created in a 3D object from a CAD file in one of our previous videos. I will work in this modeled room. As you can see, I already have a room ready to prepare by creating scenes both for layout and for V-Ray for SketchUp and Twinmotion. Now I start preparing the scenes. To the right of our screen is the default tray, which consists of various menus. If you do not see the default tray on the screen, you can turn it on from the menu window and click on Show Tray. If you want to hide it from your screen, click on Hide Tray. Once you choose whether to turn it on or off, you see that we get an additional drop-down menu from which we can turn on and off various tabs. Today I will work with tabs, scenes and styles. When creating a scene, one option is to work in default tray. Here in the tab Scenes, you see the icons with the plus and minus sign. From here we add or remove a scene respectively. Also, from here you can update a scene when you make a change. You need to select the appropriate scene, make the change and click on this icon. Alternatively, you can rename your scene and add a description to it. How does this work? When you make a scene, right-click and see the options. However, today I will turn off the default tray and show you how else you can do the scenes and do all these options accordingly. I go to the menu View and select Animation. From here, I click on Add Scene and you see here the tab Scene 1. With the right button on top of it, an additional window appears with the individual options, rename, delete, and so on. When working in this way, it is a good idea to position your subject before clicking on the Add Scene and have it ready for shooting. I'm deleting this scene that showed you the options. We will look at these 4 tools on the left of our screen. The first tool is the Position Camera. I click on it and choose a point in the room where to position our camera. At the bottom right, we have the opportunity to change the height of eye. I will set 1700 mm, which is the average human eye height. Automatically, after selecting this tool, the second tool from the ones I showed you on the left is activated. This is the tool Look Around. With this tool, I can choose where and which part of the model to look at. Let me now consider, however, the tool with which I can take a virtual walk or the Walk tool. I click on it and you see that I get a pictogram through which, when I click and hold the mouse up or down, I can change the position of the picture and virtually walk around the room. With this tool, I can go through the walls, unlike the look around tool, but I can only go through objects, tables, chairs. The higher I pull, the faster I move. A very important feature of the camera is the perspective to be leveled. I go to the menu Camera and select 2-point perspective. Now you see that the picture looks much more realistic. You have seen the basic tools for positioning the camera, and now it's time to do a few scenes. Of course, I make sure that my 2-point perspective option is turned on. I position my object in the way I would like my first scene to be and go to the menu View, then Animation and select Add Scene. Here I got my first scene. By right-clicking on the tab and then the option Rename, I will change the name. I position my subject for another scene. I go again to the menu View, Animation and select Add Scene. Right-click to rename this scene. The tabs at the top with the individual scenes can be moved left and right. Now I will make a scene again. Go to the menu View, Animation and select Add Scene. The scene is ready, but I want to change something. I enter it, change the view a bit, and right-click on Update. But can I delete it? I choose which scene I want to remove and right-click on the Delete. You see, I remove the scene. When I make the scenes, I can see them sequentially. A translation or transition from one scene to another is obtained. However, this translation can vary in duration. I can control the time in which scene 1 moves to scene 2. How does this work? I go to the menu Window, Model Info and click on Animation. Here you see two files. In the first are the seconds of the translation itself, and in the second are the seconds in which the camera will stay in the position. This animation between the two scenes can be exported in MP4 format. It is good that the scenes are one after the other, and not, for example, from the fourth scene in the first. The transition becomes too big and the camera will go through walls which will not look good. How can I create a video? I click on scene 1 and with the right button I select Play Animation. SketchUp will give us a preview of what I will receive as a video. Let's see how to export this animation. I go back to scene 1 and click on the menu File, Export, and you see the options in which I can export the file: 3D model, graphic, and at the bottom I have animation. Here I have two options: to directly export video in MP4 format or to export individual images. I will choose the option to export the video directly. I choose a place to save the video, and from options at the bottom right, I can control the resolution of the video. Here I will choose HD quality to export it faster. In the filed line scale multiplier, I can reduce the size of the lines. I will make them 0.5. In frame rate, I set the number of frames per second. I will make it at 15. I choose my MP4 format. There are others, but I will choose this one and click Export. In the window, I get a data about the animation, how many frames are needed to export the video, and the file size as well. The video is ready. Let me open it. The quality may be much better, but as you can see, I choose HD quality. This is a quick and unconventional way to present your project. Now, I will create a few more scenes using the tab Plane tool. I will create sections. SketchUp, unlike other software, can cut the geometry in certain places. How does this work? I click on the section plane tool and I get a plane that can be located on all sides. Here I can name this section and give OK. I select one of the icons to select it, as it is a separate object, and with the Move tool I push it to the desired position by me. With the right button on section plane, I select Align View, and from the menu Camera, I click on Parallel Projection. I zoom in, save the scene, and rename it. Now I'm going to do another section. I will speed up the picture because the steps are the same as the first section. You saw that with the help of this tool, we created sections of the room with marked furniture. I will also use these sections for our topic in the SketchUp course, the layout topic. I would also like to show you the tab Styles in the default tray. With this tab, we can easily create an interesting look at our project and make them look different from everyone else. When you click in the menu Edit, you see the different functions. You can make changes to the background. In the main view, you can exclude profiles, edges. The Select menu contains all types of styles. You can see for yourself how many they are. You can also make your style, but this is another topic of our series of SketchUp, and this is the topic Style Builder. This was today's video on scenes and camera settings. Thank you for your attention. I hope the video was useful to you, and I will be waiting for you in the next one, which will be on the topic Visualization with V-Ray for SketchUp and Twinmotion. Follow us on the social media for more useful content.